Okay, my camera's rolling. We're rolling and we're trolling and we're trying to catch it big. And then I got Norm with me and we're about to be beginning. Got the boat. Hope she floats. Did you bring the plug? I don't know. The plug I mean. I said plug. What the heck is that, bro? Hey, yo, folks, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hey, yo, folks, welcome back to the Fishing with Smalls YouTube channel. Comments coming up. Be sure and drop it down below for your checks in the next comment video of the day. Hey, yo, folks, welcome back to the Fishing with Smalls YouTube channel. Comment of the day is popping up down below. Be sure and you drop a comment to be your next video. It's my comment of the day.
I think you nailed it. That was a year. You want me to do it one time?
Yeah. Show me how it goes.
Hey, yo, folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the Fishing with Smalls YouTube channel. Comment today's note down below. Let's go ahead and subscribe button, hit the bell, leave a comment down below this video for your chance to be next video's comment of the day.
I feel like I butchered it. But what's awesome about today is that Norm has brought the tetrapod.
Oh yeah.
I told Norm the first time I saw this, I said, this thing is awesome and I would love to fish out of it. And he said, hey, you're a good buddy of mine. Let me bring it to you. I don't know if he said it like that, but it was something like that.
You hit the spark notes of it.
Spark notes. You know, I never wrote a paper, or at least read a book. Norm is about to break this thing down and let us know exactly what we're dealing with, because I have no idea. I've never even seen a piece like this. And she is a piece, not a piece OS, but a piece of some good quality fishing equipment is what I'm thinking.
Pretty awesome.
She's straight, dude. I mean, from what I understand, this thing's like a cargo trailer slash... You feel me?
Yeah, I got you. So here we have the tetrapod, which is probably the coolest boat outdoorsman vessel. That sounded good, right?
It did, dude.
I nailed that?
It definitely felt like you know what you're talking about.
Sure. Okay, it's a big old John boat. I'm pretty sure you could put like an outboard on this thing, maybe even a mud motor or something crazy if you wanted to. But it's like a 10-footer. Put a trolling motor and a battery in it. It's a boat. Okay. It's a duck blind. If you lift it from the back up here, I think it's locked. But you can lift it all the way up. There's like a duck blind thing that comes out with some attachments, so you can make it a tent. Okay. It's dry storage. It's also a trailer that you can tow stuff with if you're going cross country and you need to put some stuff in the back. Keep it waterproof. Maybe the kids are acting up.
Dude, if they do that, calling her mama.
Oh, what else does it do? It's got a roof rack.
Dude, and that's
outdoorsman stuff.
I'm thinking like throw your cooler up there, maybe put your tent. I mean, extra fishing gear that you can't fit inside because you put too many sandwiches or something. Not that I would ever do that. Just open it up and there's like 1,000 sandwiches already made up.
I wish you would have done that.
Davey Gravy.
Not because I'm hungry, but you know.
Hey, if I would have done that, Davey's coming out of the woodworks. We're not even gonna know where he's coming from. I heard you guys got sandwiches. I definitely feel like its #1 purpose is a conversation piece. I mean, dude, everybody that's riding through this parking lot's looking like, what in the heck do they have? It almost looks like my truck took a dookie.
Yeah, I was about to say, it kind of has that garbage can green to it. It almost looks...
Foldable dumpster.
Yeah, like anything could be over there. Like it could draw the cops' attention or something.
Oh gosh, I hope not. I've got some outstanding warrants. I mean, these warrants are outstanding.
I knew it was coming.
Basically, this thing is a do-all for an outdoorsman. And I mean, there's only a few of these things in the world, right? I mean,
I think they made them for a year, maybe 2 years. And this is the only one that we can find on the internet. We were just scrolled past it and we were like, holy smokes. They make foldable kayaks, I know that much. But as far as like a full-blown boat,
that's awesome, dude. Yeah. Every time I get around these guys, it's like, beep, beep, we know y'all. And I always act like it's me. I'm like, yeah, I'm small. It's good to see you guys.
Dude, but it's you now. It's you now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I need to film with y'all more just for the cred. Because every now and then I'm like, they're talking to me. And I know they're not. So it's just one of those things that you just kind of got to talk about your boat.
Dude, it's worth the grind for real. Getting noticed in Walmart by some random people. I mean, that is awesome.
Who doesn't want that?
Sometimes I don't think that person knew us. I think they just thought we were rolling GoPros. Oh yeah, a little backstory on it. So it was at like a boat store place, like a marina. Okay. And they had this thing up for, I think it was like $3,800. And the listing on Facebook was like a year and a half.
So you knew they would take less.
Yeah.
They're like, get this thing out of here.
Mason goes to go get it. And the guy's like being a stickler on $3,800. And Mason was like, showed him the Facebook listing. Was like, dude, you've had this thing for a year and a half. Like, come on, cut me some slack. I think he worked it down to like $1,800 or something.
No.
I don't know why nobody would want this. It seems like such the perfect thing. And if you had like a regular John boat, then you need like a trailer. You gotta slide it in the back of your truck and lift it up. Right. This is like the easiest version of fishing, and it can, there's so many things that can help you.
Right,
I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Not to mention Mason, I feel like is a G when it comes to haggling the price.
Oh, he is.
You know what I mean?
He loves it. He
I really do. When I was younger, my dad, he would always go to flea markets and stuff like that. He was great at that. He'd get that price down.
Yeah, I just feel bad.
I feel terrible.
I'm like, I just want to give you the money and just end this conversation.
I'm like, look, it's got a scratch on it, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you full price. And they're like, got him. I'm like,
this
dang
isn't
it.
anything like the listing, but here, just because I'm here and I'm spending your time.
Not Mason, though. Mason is there to get the cheapest price, which is why we love Mason. Not to mention he can fix anything. We have the tetrapod. You guys know about it now. We're about to walk into Walmart and grab the baits for today. I'm taking Norm to a pond nearby.
Oh, yeah.
That has been known to have big fish. Have I ever caught one in it? No, I have not. But I'm thinking today I'm going to get lures specifically targeting a big fish in a pond. Once we get in the store, we'll let you guys know exactly what those baits are. Okay, see you guys in the store.
Oh my God, he's right there. Yeah, no, they're totally radioing us, I feel like.
Okay, guys, so we're in Walmart and there's a worker right over there. And I'm pretty sure he's about to tell us to quit filming, so we're gonna be as quick as we can. All we've gotta do is grab baits.
I feel scared in here. A little bit of context, guys. Me and AO were in here filming a video one time, and the police came and talked with AO. So his name's on the list, my name's on the list. They don't like us.
Thanks for telling me.
Okay. Is there grass?
There's a very little amount of grass. There is a couple laid down logs for the most part. No, I take that back. There is grass, but it's not a ton of it. Not like in Florida. I know what you're used to. You're used to like a garden. This is more like raised garden. Like, you know how somebody built it out of pallets? Very little grass, but grass. Kind of like a football field that doesn't keep up with their facilities.
I wasn't getting it. I got it now. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm here to explain, so that's what I do. All right, I told you guys that I was going for the big fish. In my opinion, there's two baits you need whenever you're fishing a pond and you want to catch the biggest fish, and that is a buzz bait and a spinner bait. So that's what I'm looking for.
Gosh, you guys have a lot of different stuff in your Walmart. I bet you won't throw us one bit.
Dude, funny thing about that, I already have a mag draft tied on.
Ooh, I like it.
I will say, I've already done the test, the Berkeley Coal Shad. It's not as good as the mag draft. It may hold up longer, but the mag draft gets so many more bites.
Yeah.
In my opinion, snag one.
But it might not be the one. I think like 1 in 25 are good and the other 24 don't swim right. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You remember when you had the one on my boat?
It didn't do good. Yeah. To be honest with you, that's the only test I did. So I wouldn't call it like a hypothesis. I would just call it like a hypo.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not going to throw that, to be honest with you. If we're fishing a pond, we've got an hour, I want to catch some stuff. You might make fun of me, but I'm going to show you where I'm going.
Okay, I want to see this.
I'm going down here, man. I'm going to the bottom row. When you need to catch something, dude, you guys have little jig kits. We don't have those in Florida. Yeah. That is crazy.
Speaking of bottom row, whenever I started cheering, they definitely had me on the bottom row. You know the pyramid? They wouldn't let me get on the top, which I don't understand why. Everybody was like, he's a bottom row girl. He's a bottom row girl. Like, dang, call me big without saying it.
I don't even know how you come up with these things. It's genuinely amazing.
All right, I told you guys what I'm going with. I'm going with a spinnerbait, but I got to pick out one that I like. To be honest with you, I don't think that you can go wrong with white, and I love the Booyah brand. The only thing that you need to make sure you have is a swim bait trailer. It's going to help you catch way more fish whenever you're throwing one of these. And what better bait to grab than the Rage Swimmer? Just like that, I've got my spinnerbait set up, and what's great about these trailers is that I can also use them for my little buzzer. Oh, come on, they got to have a better buzz bait. I don't necessarily like these clackers. Sure, maybe it entices a bite, but for me, I don't want my cheeseburger banging around. Oh, I see one. These to me are a little cheaper, but I like that they don't have the clacker on it. So I'm going to snag this as well, and we're going to hope for the best. I'm keeping it simple, guys. White swim bait, white buzz bait, because white is the white thing to throw. It's not the wrong thing to throw. It's the white thing to throw.
Do you have something that I could throw a Ned rig on?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Just a fish catcher, for me to feel like you never want to have to do this, but it's good to have it in case
you need it, right?
And it catches big fish. So I think I'm gonna do Ned rig to start. Little worms, everything bites at small, big, and even multi-species, you can get kind of lucky.
For sure.
And dude, I've never been to this spot, but I feel like if I'm gonna go fish a pond, this will kind of cover my worm category. You're doing like a spinner bait. I might do, is a lipless out there a move, or is it too grassy and
shallow? It could definitely be a move. I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Especially because I know that that's your confidence bait.
It is one of my, dude, that and a chatterbait. But if you're doing spinnerbait, I feel like I want to give them some different presentations if we only have an hour and we're on the boat together. So I might go, you gotta go silver, I feel like. Little shad representation here.
I mean, dude, you can't beat that. I feel like that covers a wide range of different things.
And dude, I think, honestly, it might sound crazy, I think with a Ned rig and a lipless, like I think I'm good with 2 baits.
There's only one other thing that I feel like I need.
What's that?
I'm not sure, I just know that I need one more thing.
Yeah, it feels like, it's like when you go to the gas station and you get a snack and you get a drink and you're like, I feel like I still need another snack, another drink probably.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you end up walking out at like 50 bucks and you're like, I just left Circle K. What am I thinking? Now, if you're at Buc-ee's and you spend that kind of money, then I mean, that's Buc-ee's. But a Circle K, come on. Circle, come on.
All right, if you're doing one more, I'm doing one more, man. And I'm gonna do, gosh, you guys have so many craws around here, don't you?
Yeah, we have a lot of crawfish.
Oh, gosh. There's just so much to look at here. There's just so much going on. It's freaking me out. So many new things that you guys have that I don't.
You know what I'm kind of feeling for my other bait? I'm kind of feeling an old school Texas rig worm because I haven't thrown it in so long.
Yeah, and it's the move, especially for ponds. If there's not like a lot of schooling fish or anything.
I feel like that's as simple as you can take it. A Texas rig worm. And sometimes the simplicity is what gets the bite. I mean, getting back to
the basics.
Yeah, dang, dude.
Get back to the basics.
I feel like that should have been mine, but it wasn't.
I had to get one in there.
Oh, dude, you got him for sure.
Yes. That's making the cut, you think?
Oh, dude, 100%. Now that mama joke you made, I don't know about that.
Did I make them?
No.
Okay, I thought you were talking about, I was like, gosh, I just don't know myself nowadays. I don't even trust, like, I don't even know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't know people, I don't know myself.
Norm's like, I know Small's mom watches this. I know she watches.
Yeah, dude, I might go Alabama rig, dude.
When in Bama.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me something. What flavor worm are you thinking, dude? Like, what screams?
Well, dude, I think you got to get out of this section. I always liked the culprit worms, and then I turned 8 years old. So I think we might move it down. Just watch any chance for us getting a sponsorship. Yeah, I hate
Culprit was literally about to call me and offer me a deal, and then now it's over. Now we're waiting on Yum.
Okay, so we're going ponds. Yeah. There's potentially big ones, but also numbers there too, right?
Right.
So I think you have to go with, if it was my opinion, a speed worm.
Okay.
Is my all-time go-to, but I love, they have the Mag 2 worms and the old monsters. Old monsters are a little bit bigger.
Right.
I think if you go with like a Mag 2, but not the jumbo version, like this is the old monster. Great in Florida for catching huge bass. Like probably the most big bass I've caught is on this worm right here.
Okay.
But it's too big, I think, for if there's...
I kind of feel like it is, but the thing is, if we're going for a big one, do you think it matters? Like, how much does it really matter?
Dude, a half pounder could eat this too. It's just a mental thing for...
I think so too. It's definitely a mental thing. With me, everything's mental. We're doing it. The old monster in June bug flavor. I love a good June bug. Too bad it is August, so I don't know if we'll get bit. We shall see. Wish it was June. Hey, June. You listen to the Beatles? Dude, I told everybody in my last video, I have an old soul. Kind of a Beatles fan. I have got to go snag some hooks and some weights to throw this worm. I'm thinking that there is an employee on the other aisle, so this could be it for us.
Should I grab a last minute top water?
You go first, yeah, before I make my long trek.
Got a little popper. You never know. If we get out there and the situation arises where this could be thrown, dude, you gotta have it.
I definitely
just
think
for backup.
I mean, top water's fun anyway. Okay, I'm going to get my hooks and weights. I think I'm about to get kicked out for the first time ever. Here we go. Oh, excuse me, sir. Sorry. Oh, we're good. We're golden. Okay, so no budget, so I'm not really worried about price. What I'm more worried about is keeping my fish hooked up. So I want to buy some really good hooks. My favorite are owners. I feel like owner hooks are probably the sharpest in the game. I don't see any owners. It's like Walmart doesn't own any of them. Therefore, I can't buy any of them. How about a 4/0 Gamakatsu straight shank?
Dude, with those old monsters, you might need to go 5/0, I think.
Really? They have them. Okay, here we go. 5/0 Gamakatsu. YouTube is so hard. Now all I need to get is a bullet weight.
Dude, they used to have like little Walmart tungstens up in here.
Is that what that is?
That's a Carolina pre-rig. I don't know what is going on.
Dude, I definitely feel more confident with a tungsten weight. Like, don't you?
Me too. No, you honestly, it's worth, that's one of the things in life that's worth the upgrade.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not seeing any Walmart tungsten though. We've got kind of a Walmart in Bama.
Dude, the Walmart brand made them. It was the Ozark Trail.
Ozark Trail tungsten.
Tungstens. And dude, it was like $1.90 for like a 4-pack.
I remember seeing them, but I am not seeing them now.
I think everybody buys them out. You got to be here when they restock.
Well, since we don't have them, now let me ask you this. Are you a 1/8 or a quarter for a pond?
You know what's crazy is I'm a 3/16. I've always been. I just like saying it rolls off the tongue good. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the perfect middle weight as well, especially like in pond/lake scenarios where you can throw it up shallow and you're fine and you can get it down there deep. It's like my go-to. I rarely throw an 1/8. It's like if I know I'm never gonna make the random cast out to the middle,
I trust you.
and then I feel like a quarter's too heavy.
You remember when you taught me, you know how whenever you're using a crankbait and you reel it back in and your hook is wrapped around your line in one area, and you taught me that you could just
Tap that butt.
Just tap that butt a little bit and then it'll pop it off.
Oh yeah.
Give it a little butt tap, that thing comes untangled, and then you're like, Norm's the best. We have everything that we need, and I think that all we got to do now is
go catch some.
Go catch some.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're about to head through self-checkout. See you guys at the water.
No, don't make it. No, you're a dirty dog for that. Ponies. I don't know if it's gonna like bite. I don't know how friendly these are. Hey buddy. Gosh, she kind of gives me mixed signals.
He kind of giving you the creeps.
I just don't know if I'm gonna pet him if he's gonna try to bite me. I know horses don't do that, but he seems a little different.
We are at the pond, and I have Norm and horses.
Hey.
A little itchy Norm. Oh, hey.
Come on, he's here. He's coming back.
Little horse joke. Hey, it's for horses. But hey, guys, we have made it. Sorry to scare you over there, horsey. We have the world's only foldable boat, and Norm is about to show me how to. About to get kicked by a horse. Norm's about to show me how to get this thing rigged and ready.
Yeah, we'll see what I remember. It's been like a year, but basically it attaches. It's pretty easy to take on and off. Excuse me, mister. I'm just gonna squeeze right in here. If I get down on my knees, is that gonna be, should I not do that?
Around the horse or just?
I gotta get down to that.
I've never been down on my knees around the horse. So to be honest with you, I feel like that could be dangerous.
Yeah, but we have the cameras on.
Hey, good news is they don't want to be around you when you're on your knees anyway.
So just like a regular,
Okay.
you know, trailer hitch basically.
So basically we just got pins we got to take out.
Mm-hmm. And I think there might be 2 on the front, and that's it. You just slide it off. It's so easy to load and unload. It's so convenient for pond hopping. Yeah.
Dude, no doubt.
Oh, he's stealing our fishing lures.
Did he get anything?
Stop horsing around. No, he didn't.
Okay, good.
Just a little bit of plastic. You know what I'm kind of remembering? I feel like there's a part that keeps this thing a single piece when you fold it. And I feel like last time I was in it, you have to stand perfectly on either side. I mean, we're both pretty big boys, so I think we'll even it out.
We've got some
But
weight.
you could totally fold it in the middle of the lake like on accident if we like put too much weight on one side.
I'm down to swim.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Swimming with Smalls and Norms. Almost got our bait bag stolen by a horse. Okay, so
Alrighty.
we're detached, right?
I think so. Let's just give it a little push and see if it moves. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
You mess up a man's boat on the first trip and you're out of the game.
Nah, it's built tough, man.
Just like Ayo. I'm so kidding. That's definitely Davey.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, let's open her up and... Oh, that's another thing I forgot to say. You gotta take the roof rack off.
Okay.
I mean, you could have it under the water, but technically the top of the boat is the bottom of the boat when you unfold it.
Okay, I got one pin. And you said you already lost one of these, right?
Yeah. That's what happens when you're out there. You get all excited to go catch some bass and you start putting pins and places pins don't go.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little racky.
I'm gonna hand these to you because I think you're more responsible than me. You have things to take care of.
I do, man. Those kids, they get me. Now, I will say, since I have had kids, my dad jokes are through the roof. It's actually really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking about investing in some kids just so I can up my humor a little bit.
Dude, did you see that ESPN is about to start doing silent tennis matches? They're just like regular tennis matches without the racket.
I was about to say, they're not allowed to talk during the match or else you lose the point.
Dang.
It's not even a joke. That's just, I was like, yeah, aren't all tennis matches silent? That's how you know. I just got to be around you more so I understand. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing here.
We need to hurry. There's about to be a big storm. We just had a huge storm come through the other day and hit a cattle pasture. They said it was an utter disaster. I don't know what it is.
Well, okay, I got one.
Okay.
What did the fish say when he ran into a wall?
Damn. Sorry, dude. I heard.
All
that.
right, let's get this done.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just unfold the boat.
Is this the bottom? This is the bottom, right?
Yes.
So we need to.
Well, they're both the bottoms. That's pretty cool.
It's basically bottomless with bottoms because it could be a bottom on either side. Sorry.
All right, you ready to see the inside?
I
have
am,
a
dude.
feeling that I fished out of this and never cleaned it. It has been a year since I've been in this, probably. Maybe 8 months, maybe 9 months. A brand new baby since I've been in this thing.
You're telling me we're about to find whatever was left over from the last trip that you took.
And it's likely that there's perishable items in here too, like Slim Jims or something.
I thought you were talking about YouTube channels.
That too.
Sorry.
All right, I'll let you do the honors. I see a cardboard box sticking out, so I feel like I definitely didn't clean this the last go around.
I feel like we just found the safe from the Titanic. We're about to have to clean the picture off. All right. Oh, this has got a screw. Nope, no screw. Okay. We're about to open this thing up. There's no telling what's inside. Norm, lift everything from the last fishing trip. It could be anything.
Literally anything could be in here.
Here we go.
There might be a boat in there.
Dude, boat inside a boat? Here we go!
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff.
Dude!
Gosh, it is hot. It smells
awful.
Like a basement, like a wet basement.
I see an issue. Maximum weight capacity, 330 pounds. What's crazy is it says 2 persons or 330 pounds. Like what 2 people in America are 330 pounds?
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. I don't think either of us could go in this by ourselves.
That would be like Davey and my son Eli.
Oh my gosh, dude, look at this swim bait. That's how long it's been since I've been in here.
Wow.
Oh, it's a chatterbait. Oh, it's a jackhammer too. What a waste.
It's not.
Dang it. It's
How
the
do
stealth
you-
blade though, so it's like it's the bad one.
You should be jackhammered. Here she is. I mean, hey, what do you say? We also have a paddle, which is safety first, and I like that. So where's the part you were saying keeps it together?
That's the thing is I don't know where that part is. Oh yeah, but while we got it open, I'll show you a little bit of the inside. Okay, so on the back here, dude, it's like high quality. There's some metal back here. I think you could genuinely mount a real motor on the back of this thing.
Okay, like a little 5, 6, 7 horse?
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have those.
They do?
Basically what you're saying is this is some top-notch poly.
Yeah, you can tell that it was built with quality. You got cup holders, which is really nice.
Nice.
They're a little shallow though, so it's
Yeah.
you know, accidents could still happen.
What kind of YouTube video would it be if accidents didn't happen though?
Amen, sister. I mean, that's it, dude. It's just a John boat. You got 2 seats, but when we put it on the water, I think you're really gonna start to realize how weird this is, because all it wants to do with the buoyancy is push it back up.
Gotcha.
To close, and I think there was like pins that you could use to make it not do that, and I don't think we ever even got them. If we hook a fish, you can't get too excited and start moving around the boat,
Gotcha.
because we could get
Keep
Venus flytraps.
Don't want to do that.
Don't, never.
I'm definitely worried about my truck right now. I can
Yeah.
just see them getting a bite of that paint.
They're both girls too, I just realized.
How could you tell?
Like this.
Ah, I see what
Yeah.
you did there.
Yeah, and they have long hair.
So if you look on the underside of a horse, there's a label. It says male or female. These are females.
I'm excited to see how our weight kind of works on this, but I feel like we're kind of equal in weight nowadays. You think?
Dude, that makes me feel so good. I've never been around a buddy of mine and they said, I feel like we're equal in weight now.
Yeah, I was making a joke with Mason. We were talking about who's the strongest in the group, like out of the 7. And I was like, it's surprising, but I feel like I'm below the middle point.
What?
I think you could like bench press the most out of anybody in the group.
I don't
You're
know.
strong, dude. After I put your triceps, and then Yak Pack's got like thunder thighs.
He does,
And then
dude.
Ao's got like he's just big bone.
Ao's chest, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking like 36C. I mean, dude, I'm just saying, like, he's a busty man.
I sometimes measure it with my eyes whenever the wind's hitting it right. When he's wearing those athletic shirts he likes to wear.
He does wear that.
Yeah, he does love. See, I feel like they show off too much of what I got to offer. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's why
definitely
I
do.
normally wear cotton, but I don't know. I got to figure out something kind of soon, because it's not that I'm self-conscious. I'm just conscious for others having to see it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like we don't care
Like-
about it for us. It's just we feel bad for you guys.
I feel bad that people have to be like, wow, that guy's letting himself go, and then maybe they feel bad about it. I've accepted it. It's just you get where I'm getting
Oh, I
at.
definitely get it.
Like-
I think that everybody's pretty accepting though. Okay. You want to push this old girl in?
Let's get it as close as I can. I'll hop up front.
Okay.
I think the loading process is maybe the hardest part.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and do this thing.
Dude, I'll hop up
Ooh,
with you.
it's gushy, muddy, hot. Welcome to Alabama summertime, baby.
Oh.
Whoa!
Alrighty, I'm gonna hop in. Oh.
She works. Gotta love it when she works. Okay, we're about to test this old girl out. Dude, I'm excited. I've never been in a vessel like this.
Dude, I love like the John boat style of fishing.
Yeah.
It's like probably bank fishing's #1 for me, but John boat's number.
It reminds
Number
me,
2.
it's like going back out with your granddad.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Norm, what's gonna be the bait of choice for you first?
Well, dude, after seeing the grass out here,
Yeah?
seems pretty shallow. Honestly, I almost want to touch your old monster. Is that okay?
Dude, grab this old monster.
I feel like it's so hot outside
Yeah.
that they're probably not going to be super shallow. At least the big ones, like the big bass, if that's what we're searching for. I almost think dragging a worm in the middle, it's not like a crazy big pond that we're at. And with all the oxygen deal, they got to be deep. This time of year, like every big bass that I seem to catch is
deep
out there in the middle. Yeah. So I think I'll do, yeah. Do you care which rod I use?
I don't, dude.
I don't want to use your goat. Like, I want you to have your confidence.
So
sticks.
this one right here sounds like I put rocks in it.
Okay.
So if you don't want it to sound like you have terrible equipment, don't use this one. Honestly, if I was you, I would use this one.
Okay.
That's the nice old girl. We got the Corrado K, awesome little reel.
Okay.
Kind of expensive, but you know how I feel about my Shimano's.
These are my favorite reels.
Really?
Yep. These and the old DCs, like the Corrado DC, like the 199 one or 250 one.
Yeah.
That one is, you can put so much line on it and they just cast like a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going with a spinnerbait first. I'm telling you guys, if you have a pond around you that you fish and you know there's a big one in it and you can't get it to bite, typically a spinnerbait is going to be your best bet. That or a buzzbait, just something that makes a lot of movement in the water. Something that's kind of a big fish bait. This, a buzzbait, a jig. I mean, I don't know, a frog. Like, what would you consider a bait to be big fish baits?
Depends on where you are and the time of year, but obviously people say the bigger it is, the more likely you are to catch a big one. But dude, spinnerbaits, I mean, those are,
That's kind of a given.
it's a classic, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they've definitely been around
it
for
gets them.
ever. We're also 100% going to get our nice little trailer rigged up. So one thing you want to do with these trailers, bite off a little bit so it's not too long. You want it to look like this fish is all tied in together. Just like that. You want that, actually maybe a tad short. You want that paddle tail just beyond your skirt material. That way she'll give a little booty shake action, because them big girls can't stand it when somebody's shaking their booty. Okay, well I have my spinnerbait all tied up and ready. Norm's got the old monster tied on.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. So I dipped my reel in the water, guys. If you ever dip your reel in the water, expect the best cast you've ever made to be your next cast, except it will backlash rather quickly.
We have the bullet weights on here, 3/16 ounce, but with the lead, honestly, more so than the sensitivity, what kind of scares me is a lot of times they're a little bit sharp on the tip, and I'm always afraid when I set the hook, I'm gonna snap my line off. But, you know, you do what you can do. People have caught giants on them. Then we have the Old Monster June bug color, classic, especially for like kind of this dirty stain water. And then we have, I think it was either the 4 or 5 hook. That's really all you need, and kind of a stiff rod. You want to get a good hook set on it. And when they bite, you gotta wait for like a second or two with a worm like this, just to make sure they really got it. Can't get too excited. Oh gosh. This is gonna be like, I feel like a zero or hero move here with the big worm.
I kind of have the same feeling with the big spinnerbait.
Yeah, I think so. Spinnerbaits typically
I mean, they get
get
bit.
you some good ones.
Yeah, they definitely get bit, but when you're going for the big girl.
Dude, I'm different than you with the trailer.
Yeah?
I throw my spinnerbaits naked.
Really?
I know you probably think that's crazy.
Well, I don't. I mean, especially if you've been catching fish.
I feel like with the trailer, it's so easy to mess up the swim.
Yeah?
If you throw a trailer on there, I feel like a lot of times it wobbles a little bit more than it should, or it throws off the equilibrium or whatever. So I just keep it naked.
Dude, one thing I've learned about fishing is just because you think you got it figured out, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, that's also the truth. Dude, I've seen people fish with stuff, I'm like, what the heck are you doing?
And then they catch them.
But it's what they do.
Yeah.
And if you just got confidence in what you're throwing.
Confidence is key, baby.
Oh, dude, you saw that? That might have been a, no, I think I just scared something. It might have been a turtle. It was over the log. Yeah, see you behind it as well, behind your spinnerbait.
Dude, I would love. Uh-oh.
You got him? Yeah.
Fish on.
Dude, we literally watched that happen.
Let's go.
Attaboy.
She's a skier. Let's just ski her on in because she's not big, but let's go, baby, on the spinnerbait. Just when I'm telling you guys that it's a big fish bait, we catch a tiny one. But hey, first fish nonetheless. Hello.
Fish bump.
Fish bump. Let's go, fish
Nice.
number one.
Well, that was quick.
That was quick.
You have already convinced me, dude. I'm gonna throw around the Whipple's crankbait. I feel like it's maybe deep enough out here.
Yeah, I don't know how much depth the pond has on it, but I do know that she's got some depth.
Can I do the mag draft rod? Is that
Yes,
cool?
dude, you can even throw the mag draft. Totally up to you. Got a mag draft tied up, and guys, you remember this rod. It goes.
I'm cutting her off. I'm sorry to do that.
Just
to
be
you.
used to the hearing the. I told everybody last time it sounds like boots in a dryer.
Gosh, dude, we got to get out there to the river. I want to get on a mag draft bite. That would be a great time.
Well, the only thing is you got to make sure the water is coming up. As long as the water's coming up when you go, it's kind of game over. And I feel like you can skip a bait pretty good. Am I right on that?
Yeah. When I'm in it, dude, like I think just like consistency with anything in life, I feel like I've become a really good fisherman just because I do it all the time, if that makes sense.
No,
Like,
100%.
it just, can make you a little bit better weight. Oh!
Fish on, is that a good one?
I can't tell. I think it's better than the last one.
I feel like
maybe.
it's better than the last one, yeah. Dude, on the spinnerbait bite.
Gosh, you were right about the spinnerbait too. It's a perfect little shallow water.
Oh!
Oh!
She's definitely a little bigger. Oh, that's kind of cool. Check out that spot on the noggin.
Ooh, unique.
A little unique, baby. Sweet, dude. That's 2 fish right here on the old spin action. Oh. Dude, that was awesome. Definitely feel like my rod's about to overheat. Oh, right there on the bank.
Gosh, that little shade line too.
Little shade line, yeah.
That's where I would be right now.
Oh, I got one behind it.
How can you see that?
I could just barely see the shadow. She was the same size though, she didn't eat. So tell me how you feel about this. My experience has been in the past that if I make a cast and then as soon as it hits the water, like, you see how I move it across the top of the water just a smidge? Like before I start reeling, I feel like I get more bites.
I do too. I do the same thing even with like a bottom rigged worm. I'll do like a little splash and then I'll let it drop. Yeah, I don't know why.
Just a smidge, and it's almost like it makes that fish feel like it's
trying to run away or
makes it feel like a little escape artist. And one thing about a predatory fish, they do not like to see anything escape. Look, I got a fish behind it right now. Yo, do you see it?
I got a little bit of glare where I'm sitting.
Oh, dang, that was that grass. Sorry.
That grass bass.
Dude, get in that log. There's gotta be something on that log. I'm gonna go off the end of it too. Might let it sink just a smidge more.
That's probably gonna get smoked.
Dude, don't it look good? Nice little fallen down tree that's almost completely rotted away. Got some dragonflies on top of it. All right, I see that log. I'm over it. Now I'm gonna kill it. See if anything bites it while it falls.
Gosh, it looks so good.
A lot of grass in here. I'm coming up with grass on almost every single cast.
That's good though.
Yeah, for sure. That vegetation. And then I see like a lonely little grass patch right there. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, yep, it happened. You caught it too. Oh, dang.
That was crazy. You saw that fish swipe at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a nice isolated little grass patch. Anytime you're bass fishing and you see something isolated, generally there's gonna be a fish around it. I just feel like a log when you're bass fishing. It's gotta have them. Like even bass fishing paintings, they're gonna have a log.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, dude.
That's not a bad one. It's it's bigger than the last one's got a tummy on her.
Yeah,
nice.
Let's go.
Dang, boy.
Okay, well, how about that? GoPro died before the catch, but Norm got me. Nice little oh. Golly. Get in the water. Got him.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he came off.
Before I even set the darn hook, he...
Oh, dude, that was crazy.
That scared the heck out of me, dude.
That was wild. Came up and bit it right after that. I mean, you just had a fish eat and then another fish swipe right as you lost it.
At the boat. It's not very often that you have one happen that close to your feet.
That's crazy. All right, well, I have found out that they will eat the spinnerbait. I think I'm about to do a little bait change.
Dude, I might get a little crazy too with the bait change.
What you gonna change to? You're welcome to throw the spinnerbait since I'm about to take it off.
Dude, I might try the popper.
Dude, see if we can get on some top water action?
Yeah, and that little bit of wind picked up.
Right.
I'm also very stubborn with what I catch fish with sometimes. It's like a weird mood I'll get in. Where I'm like, I know I can catch them on something, but you almost want to like catch them on something that you don't think they'll bite, which is the dumbest thing fishermen do. They're like, oh, well, they're eating this really easy, so let's switch it up.
I feel like it's a guy thing too. It's like make it more challenging than it has to be.
The little us seeking a challenge in us, I don't know what it is.
Well, there's that grass patch we were seeing. It had some fish in it too. Definitely healthy. Well, I'm swapping to the buzzbait. I want that topwater bite too.
Oh,
let's go.
Oh, I just got top water smashed on. Come here, girl. First cast with the popper.
Topwater smash?
You knew it was gonna be fun. And we did it. Not a bad one either, dude.
Not a bad one at all.
Tall and skinny like me in high school.
Dude, short and fat like me now.
All right, y'all, I hooked her good. You have to. It's hard not to when they hit the top water and they eat it like that. You know, they want it.
Not to mention Norm's a great hooker.
On the weekends, I am.
No doubt.
Yeah, and it is a Saturday.
Dude, she came up and ate.
I'll take it.
Pretty close to the boat.
Yep. When you got shallow grass, people say, don't go topwater fishing in the middle of the day. That's because they don't want you to know that you should go topwater fishing in the middle of the day. Exactly.
Little reverse psychologist over here.
See you, girl.
Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good.
Not a dead battery, you don't think?
Okay, so where are we at in the game? Trolling motor just died. Either it died or it, you know, died. But Norm, being the prepared man that he is, he brought a paddle. Let's just say Norm's never been up a creek without a paddle.
Nope, I lost it.
100% there's fish to be caught right here on this little shade line.
Right here.
Oh,
right here.
dude.
No way.
That's crazy.
I messed up my cast, cast it in the tree. It's been a while since I've had a bait caster in my hands, so shout out to Smalls for getting me out here and doing what I love.
No doubt, man. We got to shake that rust off.
Yeah, no, it feels weird. They say it's like riding a bike, but that is not what fishing's like. Boom, numero dos. Thank you, buddy.
How about that, man? They're biting today. In the heat, too.
Yeah, they hungry.
You know, normally when it gets hot outside for me, I get thirsty, but once I drink, then I get hungry too. All right, here it goes. Right up in there. Well, that was pretty cool. That was my first one on the old Magnum worm.
I wouldn't be surprised if you have one biting your worm right now. I'm serious, man. That shade
This is the
line,
spot right here.
it's a little bit deeper, too. I know you can't tell because of the grass.
Yeah.
But a little bit of that depth, you know how it is in the summer.
Yeah, especially in smaller ponds too, when it heats up so much quicker for them. They're just like, their nose is like just in grass, especially in Florida. Like, that's just how it is.
I bet Florida does get toasty in those ponds.
Oh, dude, you're about to get smoked. You saw that one move off the bank?
Yeah, I saw that. It was like as I cast it too. Started smiling as my bait was going across the air. We're gonna get back up there and I'm gonna realize those horses just bit my truck all to pieces.
Yeah, no, out of my peripherals, I saw it moving. I was like, somebody's robbing the truck.
Dude, I like the boat.
It's awesome, dude.
It's not bad at all.
It can get you out here. You don't need a boat ramp, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You could technically put a motor on it if you wanted to. I think it's a great all-around to get you out there.
Yeah,
It's nicer than a kayak, more stable.
Oh, for
two
sure.
people, you
That's
know what
the
I mean?
problem with a kayak is first off, you can't take your buddy. And second off, it ain't the most stable thing in the game. This right here is nice. I mean, we've got plenty of room, plenty of fishability in a little boat like this. And not to mention, there's some pretty good little anglers in here.
Yeah, I would almost say too much room where it's like there's like a equator between us.
That's the one downside, is that if we wanted to touch, we'd have to think about it.
No thinking about that. No game plan needed. You're going back on the chest, you lucky dogs.
Well, dude, that's pretty good. How much? We're at 5 now, I think. 5 fish.
Yeah, dude. In a short amount of time.
Hot day too, in the middle of the day. They're not supposed to be biting in summertime. And it's not even like beginning, it's like dead summer, you know what I mean?
For sure. That's kind of been the name of the game with my trips here lately. It's just been such a struggle bus that I have to stay out there all day.
Like I'll just,
fish! Woo! That's why he didn't get it the first time. He was tiny. He came off.
Oh, man.
He was very small. Kind of like Ayo.
Yeah, so slim.
Oh, that was right on the bank.
Yeah, that's about to happen again too.
It looks good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Slow that thing down to where it's just looking like a nice little meal. Hurry, guys, we've got Meals on Wheels. Well, that's going to be about all the time that we have for today. I don't think that was a bad little fishing session, though.
Dude, 5 fish in an hour?
Yeah, not bad
Top
at
water
all.
too for one of them?
Yeah, you had
good.
you had an awesome blow up right at the boat. That's always fun. It's always fun to get out here and fish like we used to. I mean, guys, this little setup right here, that's pretty much us in high school, maybe even junior high. I mean, that's like getting your buddies together and just go dumping in a pond somewhere. Nothing better than that. It makes you feel like you're not 30 years old, which you're not. I mean, neither am I. Gosh, that would be awful. Could you imagine being 30?
30 or 29?
30.
Oof.
Yeah.
We're getting up there, man.
Can't wait till y'all get to be 30. And I can be like, dude, we're all 30. You'll be like, no. But hey, you gotta grow up, right? I mean, everybody grows up, so I'll just refuse to do it. I'm gonna keep coming out here and filming some content for the boys.
It's a good time. When you get it down to the basics, like I feel like if you get a crazy bass boat and you're doing too much to go catch them, it's a little bit more stressful. This is like the bare minimum. You get out there, put a boat in, throw some worms around, and just have fun, like at the core.
Fun, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And we got to see some girl ponies too, so that was pretty cool.
Sure, nothing like a little pony over there.
Yeah.
So I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. If you don't mind, please smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up in there, and until next time.
Adios, amigos.